The Philippines, a country of over 7,000 tropical islands. On this adventure, I'll meet ocean giants, spectacular sailfin lizards, and predatory primates. I'll encounter a species of shark I've never laid eyes on before, and the tallest eagle on Earth. I'm in the southern half of the archipelago, exploring Mindanao and a couple of the Visayan islands.
My first stop is the beautiful island of Bohol in the Visayas.
9 major islands make up the Visayas. Bohol is one of the smallest of these, slap bang in the middle of the chain. It's famous for the incomparable chocolate hills. Made of limestone and sculpted by wind and rain, there's about 1,300 of them, each between 50 and 120 metres tall. The grass that covers them turns chocolate brown in the dry season, giving them their name. As well as the unique chocolate hills, the island of Bohol is also famous for a very peculiar primate. It's such an icon here in the Philippines, it features on the 200 peso note. The creature is a Philippine tarsier. This forest is a reserve for them. Their scientific name is Carlito suricta, after Carlito Pizarro. Nicknamed Mr. Tarsier, he's dedicated his life to studying and preserving them. Carlito, hello!
Yes, okay.
Mr. Tarsier, can I go and see them?
Yes.
Thank you.
If you're wondering what a tarsier is, there is one just here. They're tiny primates in the same group as monkeys, lemurs, apes, and us. They weigh the same as an average mobile phone. They have the length of a ballpoint pen. I don't want to frighten this beautiful creature, so I'm talking quietly. They've got a really acute sense of hearing. Those long clubbed fingers help give them a really good grip when they're climbing. Look at the length of the tail. That helps them balance when they're jumping. Look at that. They've got an incredible adaptation, a modification of the backbone so they can twist their head 180 degrees. Just like the eyes of an owl, they're fixed in their sockets. So to look around, the tarsier has to twist its whole head. He's so cute, but that belies the fact that tarsiers are the only totally carnivorous primate. They hunt at dusk and at night.
Large insects are a favourite prey. Some smaller insects are as irritating to tarsiers as they are to us. A bush cricket. Huge eyes help the tarsier see in low light. If our eyes were of an equivalent size, they'd be as large as grapefruits. A quick bite with lance-like incisor teeth, and the meal is won. but the tarsier isn't full up yet. Its ears can move independently, so it listens to pinpoint the location of another bush cricket. A tarsier can cover 3 metres in a single bound. Got it. I hope everyone falls in love with tarsiers like I have. They need our support to stop the illegal hunting of them and the destruction of their forest home. Today, I'll search for other favourites of mine, venomous snakes. Bohol is a brilliant place for them. There's 3 deadly species, including a pretty pit viper that I haven't seen in the Philippines before. The snake lives in forest patches and is very well camouflaged. In the village of Tugas, there's a young Filipino couple who can help me find one. Annalisa Oran and Jonik Renuko are snake aficionados. They volunteer to relocate deadly snakes from homes and gardens and are well known for doing this. They also take foreign visitors on snake hunts.
Hello there. Johnny, Annalisa.
Oh, hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Can we go snake hunting?
Yes, of course.
OK, I'll wait here.
Okay.
Thank you.
We leave the village and make for a patch of forest close by. This is where Annalisa and Jonik have recently seen the pit viper I'm very keen to meet.
Hello. Because they guide snake lovers like me, Johnny and Annalisa know all the local snake hotspots, and they've got really good eyes.
Oh, Nigel, pit viper.
Oh, good spot. Well done, Johnny. This is a species I haven't yet seen in the Philippines, the North Philippine temple pit viper. It got that name because it used to be thought it was the same species that's found in temples in Malaysia, but it's now known to be a completely distinct kind. Laying here very calmly, confident in its camouflage, it really does blend in with the leaves. Temple vipers have a pretty mild venom. Even so, I wouldn't want to be bitten by one. It would be very painful and I'd have swelling for a day or 2. This close, you can easily see why the group get their name, pit vipers. There's a deep pit between the eye and the nostril. At the base of that, a heat-seeking organ, so they can detect the body heat of their prey or predators.
While we were with the pit viper, Annalisa had a call from a nearby town about a cobra in a garden. The snake could be killed or bite someone unless we find it quickly. The cobra was reported from this garden.
Hello, morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Annalisa asked for an update.
What did the lady say?
She said that there was a cobra at the back of their house.
OK, and we're going to try to find it and take it away.
Annalisa and I must take care, as the commonest cobra on Bohol, the Samal cobra, can spray venom into your eyes. That's excruciatingly painful, but a bite from one is life-threatening.
So many places for a cobra to hide here. In the heat of the day, they'll find a shady spot.
This wood pile is a perfect retreat, but the cobra isn't here.
Cobras can climb, but it's not a snake. I can see up this little sapling. It is a reptile, one of my favourites. A beautiful tokay gecko. Ah, I've irritated him, disturbing. Oh, dear me. You can see the vertical pupil, just like a cat's. That, of course, opens up when they're hunting at night. They hunt cockroaches and other large insects, which is why people like having them around their houses. This is a teenager. Tokays can grow much larger than this, up to 30 centimetres or so. Like all geckos, they're very good at climbing. On their footpads, they have microscopic hairs that can hook onto any irregularity, just like Velcro, so they can even climb sheets of vertical glass. Beautiful markings. He's threatening me, gaping. But no wonder he's annoyed with me. I've disturbed his daytime siesta. I'm going to gently let the tree go so he can go back to rest.
The tokay was terrific, but we must find the cobra. And decide to check a grove of coconut palms at the back of the house. It's starting to look like the serpent has given Annalisa and I the slip.
Annalisa, just saw the snake.
Okay, okay.
It's a Samal cobra for sure. Oh,
Be careful.
I'll put my glasses on. They can spray venom as well as bite. There we are.
Yeah.
Got him. Got him, got him. It's a beautiful one, isn't it? Look at the markings.
Big one.
Oh. Oh, he's starting to spray venom, Annalise. Oh.
Oh.
Look at that, he's spraying at you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, he's spraying all the time.
Oh.
It's lucky we've got these sunglasses on. It's very painful if you get cobra venom in your eyes. They're not as effective as the African spitters, but they can still spray venom quite a distance. Can you open the bag? There we go. Well done. Great. The people will be very happy.
Samar cobras are splendid serpents. Growing up to 1.4 metres long, they're unique to the southern Philippines.
For its sake and for the safety of the family, we had to remove the cobra from the house. This is a good place to release it. Plenty of water. They love feeding on frogs. The nearest settlement is about 1 kilometre away. There's nowhere completely remote here on Bohol. There's so many people. Put my sunglasses on before I get him out. Samar cobras have a very potent venom, a nerve poison, and a component that destroys tissue. So if you're bitten by one of these snakes and don't get treatment, there can be respiratory failure, and massive tissue necrosis around the bite site. They're best left alone in the fields, hunting frogs and rodents. Off you go.
I really hope there'll always be a place for Samar cobras on Bohol and the other islands where they live. My next stop is a hop and a skip from Bohol. It's another island in the Visayas group, Cebu. Cebu is almost 200 kilometres long. The village of Oslob is near its southern tip. In Oslob, every day, hundreds of people come to meet gentle giants. I'm going to do the same. Tourists come here for close encounters with whale sharks. That mouth is nearly 1.5 meters across. Inside there are about 3,000 teeth, but they're blunt and less than 3 centimeters long. This magnificent animal is on its way to a truly extraordinary gathering. Every morning there's a coming together of people and up to 10 of these intelligent sharks. The tourists watch in awe as the sharks wait for handfuls of shrimp. The shark sucks in seawater and shrimps, forcing the water through its gills after filtering out the food with fleshy sieve-like structures in its throat. I swim in for a closer look.
The whale sharks are free to come and go as they please, but they relish the handouts of shrimp. So this bay has become part of their feeding circuit. This whale shark is 9 meters long and weighs 8 tons. It's lucky these giants are gentle around people. Every hour, these sharks can filter around 2,000 tons of water. That's equivalent to an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
There used to be a fishery for whale sharks in Philippine waters, but shark tourism helped shut that down. I'm elated they're completely protected in the Philippines now. My next destination in the north of Cebu is the island of Malapascua. There's spectacular marine life in these waters too. One of the most famous dive sites is an hour's boat ride from Malapascua. We're heading to Gatau. The island was called that because gato means cat in Spanish, and sailors thought it was shaped like a cat asleep in the sea. I'm really excited about taking a dive on Gatau Island. There's some animals on the reef here that I have a real affection for. I'm hoping to find one of the ocean's most venomous creatures. There's fields of soft coral. This is a pristine reef. There's another soft-bodied animal, a Spanish dancer. This 40-centimetre sea slug flamenco dances when it's disturbed. A school of venomous creatures swim synchronously below me. They're striped catfish. The only catfish found on coral reefs, this is a group of juveniles. Adults can grow over 30 centimetres long, but rarely form shoals and mostly live on their own. Striped catfish have spines loaded with venom, so toxic, it's thought it could cause human fatalities. Just ahead, I spot the reptile I've a special liking for, a banded sea crate surrounded by curious fish. The snake moves slowly over the reef. It looks like it's hunting for prey. These predators probe cracks and crevices to corner any fish resting inside. Eels are a favourite food. kraits have a venom far more toxic than a cobra's, but they're docile creatures and never attack divers, however close you get to them.
How adorable. Sea kraits are so gentle, unless you're an eel and they get close to you. Then they deliver a venomous bite that quickly causes muscle paralysis, so the struggling prey can't injure them or escape.
These remarkable reptiles can dive to 80 meters and hold their breath for over 2 hours.
You can see why sea kraits are one of my favourite groups of snakes. Even though they're highly venomous, if you handle them gently, they never try to bite. I hope we have as much luck with the sharks tomorrow.
My chance to encounter a sensational shark I've never met before is back on Malapascua. I'm so excited. Malapascua is the only place in the world where pelagic thresher sharks turn up nearly every day. To have any chance of seeing them, I'll have to be up early. At sunrise, there's a posse of boats already in position. We're still on our way. I'm taking a bit of a risk and will wait until the other divers have surfaced for a chance to have a thresher shark all to myself.
We're heading for a submerged seamount. The peak of the mountain is 30 metres below the surface of the sea. At sunrise, the sharks we're after circle around the peak.
Other divers are on the way up. I hope my gamble pays off and I'm not too late. It's 45 minutes after sunrise. I'm 30 metres down at the edge of the seamount. The threshers come into cleaning stations to have dead skin and parasites picked off by cleaner wrasse. A batfish is already using their services. Being cleaned like this helps keep the batfish healthy.
It's vital for thresher sharks too. There's one coming in from the blue. My first ever thresher shark. That long scythe-like tail is unmistakable. The shark uses the tail as a weapon, whipping it over its head to stun prey. It feels like it's looking right at me with those huge eyes. This 3.5 metre shark is pretty impressive. I was just in time. Threshers are only regular here in the early morning. It's 7 a.m. now, and the shark heads back out into the blue. Whoa! That was awe-inspiring.
I leave Malapascua and journey south to the foot of the archipelago. My next stop is on the second largest island in the Philippines, Mindanao. The province of Misamis Oriental is in the north of Mindanao. I'm visiting the town of Jasan to meet a Filipino couple who take good care of some outstanding reptiles.
Good morning, Mayan Buntag. Mr. Dale. Mrs. Dale. I've come from England to see your lizards.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Dial's house backs onto an estuary where children playing in the river are watched by spectacular lizards with fins on their tails. These sailfin lizards are only found in the Philippines. These particular ones get special treatment from the diels. Every morning, up to 160 converge on their house. The sailfins relish the salad and fruit Alma and Rodolfo serve up for them. The reptiles are nervous at first, but they can't resist temptation.
Another one running in. This is an incredible spectacle. Sailfins are normally very wary and shy, but these ones are used to people. Sailfins are omnivorous, as well as tucking into salads and fruit. They'll also dive into the water for crabs and eat insects from riverside vegetation.
After taking the plunge, they're at ease in the water. The fins on their tails help them swim brilliantly.
This is a female sailfin lizard, pretty impressive. She's nearly 1 metre long.
With sky blue scales and a low crest.
The males are even more spectacular. There's one over there, a big crest down his back.
He also has a much larger sail, up to 8 centimetres tall. These lizards display by head bobbing and showing off their sails. After all that head bobbing, the female gives him the brush off. And then, to add insult to injury, a rival taunts him with his sail. No wonder he's deflated.
These sailfins can perform an extraordinary feat that most people associate with basilisk lizards from Central America.
Basilisks and sailfins can run on water. Large flattened toes to spread their weight help them do this. But it's not only baby sailfins that can perform miracles. Watch this. There's other remarkable creatures near the capital of Mindanao, Davao City. It's surrounded by some of the tallest mountains in the Philippines, the Apo Range. Living along the rivers here, there's fabulous flyers that are studied by Reagan Villanueva. He's an expert on dragonflies and damselflies. There's around 300 species in the Philippines.
Reagan, what's this beautiful damselfly here? They're flashing metallic blue.
Idatis vistalis melania.
And none of the Philippine damselflies or dragonflies have English names?
No, there's no English names for any Philippine species.
Oh, that's beautiful. And this is a courtship flight?
Yes.
They're exquisite. Are they found anywhere else in the world?
No, this species is found only in the Philippines.
Reagan, on the rock there,
Yes.
there's a dragonfly with a red spot. What species is that?
That is Diplacina bolivari.
And is that found anywhere else?
No, this species is endemic in the Philippines.
Great, thank you very much.
you very
It's
much.
amazing. Lovely to see all your dragonflies.
Okay.
Reagan has discovered 24 Philippine species himself. I leave the mountains and head to Sasabarge Wharf, where I jump on a ferry bound for Samal Island.
Samal Island is just a 15-minute ferry ride from Davao City. On there is a colony of creatures that's in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Remarkably, the animals in the colony outnumber the people who live on Samal Island by 18 to 1. The awe-inspiring aggregation is a 30-minute ride from the port. It's on an estate owned since the 1900s by the Inigo Montfort family. I'm going to experience the largest colony of Jeffroy's rosette fruit bats in the world.
I can smell them, I can hear them. Now take a look at one of the greatest wildlife spectacles in the Philippines. There's over 2.5 million Jeffroy's rosette fruit bats. Because these bats feed mainly on nectar and fruit, the smell of their guano isn't that bad. It's like a sweet-smelling perfume.
In the 75-metre Montfort Bat Cave, there's about 645 bats every square metre.
The walls are festooned with these lovely little bats.
Averaging just 8 centimetres long, these small fruit bats are important pollinators and seed dispersers. There's not enough food for them all on Samal Island. They rely on fruit trees around Davao City.
These bats provide a great service for the people of Davao City. At night, they cross the sea to the mainland, where they pollinate durian trees. So the citizens can thank the bats for a bumper crop of durian fruit.
In the late afternoon, they're ready to do their vital work. Most of them are wide awake.
Wonderful.
Soon, only juvenile bats will be left in the cave. The adults, including mothers carrying newborn babies, are off to feed. In a single evening, the colony can consume 550 tonnes of nectar, pollinating a phenomenal number of flowers in the process. The next day, I'm back in Davao City. The HQ of the Philippine Eagle Foundation is here, and I've arranged to meet its director, Dennis Salvador.
Hello, Dennis.
Hi, Nigel. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
I have someone special I want you to meet.
Have you?
Nigel, this is Sakura. We're very proud of her.
Yeah, and how old is she?
She's 5 months old.
And she was hatched here?
Bred and hatched here, and she's the 28th eagle.
28 eagles. Talking to us. And is there any chance she'll go into the wild?
Well, not this time, because she comes from a new set of parents, and that means new genes. So we're going to keep her to join the breeding program.
So she'll help boost genetic diversity.
Right.
How many Philippine eagles are there at the foundation?
Right now we have 34 birds at the center.
34.
We suspect what we have here, about 10% of the eagles left in the wild.
Yeah. So this is very important, a sort of Noah's Ark for Philippine eagles.
Exactly.
These magnificent eagles are kept in pairs in spacious aviaries. Philippine eagles are the country's national bird. 1 metre in height, they're the tallest eagle in the world. Their broad wings are 2 metres across. In the wild, flying lemurs and monkeys are favourite prey. These remarkable raptors breed well here. There's a baby boom because all the chicks are hand-reared. To do this properly, the staff put on a puppet show. This charade ensures the chick doesn't lose its identity and think it's a human. The chicks are hand-reared because in the wild, eaglets stay with their parents for 2 years. The adults don't nest again until their youngster is independent, but in captivity, they'll lay an egg every year if the chick is removed. So hand-rearing chicks maximises the number of offspring and is proving very successful. 28 eaglets have been hatched and reared here, but the foundation also helps wild eagles. This male eaglet was found dehydrated and malnourished in Sarangani province on Mindanao. X-rays revealed a shotgun pellet, but the eaglet was nursed back to health in just a month. Manny Pacquiao, famous boxer and Filipino senator, named him Sarangani Pride after the province where he was found. Jason Ibanez, a biologist from the Philippine Eagle Foundation, is with Sarangani Pride for a final checkup before his return to the wild. The eaglet is taken to Mount Busa near Matam town in Sarangani. There's a big turnout to see his release. The celebrity has a nationwide following. Fully recovered from his brush with death, Sarangani Pride does everyone proud with a perfect takeoff. But his story doesn't end here. Sarangani Pride has a radio transmitter attached to his back, so Jason Ibanez and a research team can follow his progress. This isn't him. Other raptors live in the area too. This is a Philippine serpent eagle. But the signal is getting stronger. Sarangani Pride is close by. 3 months after his release, he's doing very well indeed. The team have watched him hunting. He's even caught and eaten a cobra. Sarangani Pride is more than an eagle. He's an icon, a reminder that many Filipinos are proud of their national bird and want to save these majestic eagles.
On my travels around the Philippines, I've met many people who want to protect the country's wildlife. The great team here at the Philippine Eagle Foundation.
On Luzon, Philippine crocodiles, the rarest crocs on Earth, are helped by the Mabuwaya Foundation.
Oh, and this is the nest, Amante.
Yeah.
Vulnerable hatchlings are taken into captivity.
Amante.
Yeah.
There's the female.
This mother's babies will be kept for 2 years until they're big enough to fight off most predators. Then they'll be returned to the wild.
I really hope you have a wonderful life, Mindy. There we go.
The strategy is working. There's now 250 Philippine crocodiles and counting. On Mindoro, I met rangers protecting tamarau.
Oh, yes.
There's only 400 of these dwarf buffalo left, but conservationists are determined there'll be 600 by 2020. Just off Palawan, one of the world's greatest tropical reefs is preserved. On Tubataha today, there's 140 tons of fish per square kilometre. But not long ago, fishing with dynamite and cyanide nearly destroyed the reefs. Conservationists stepped in and worked tirelessly for their survival. Now Tubataha is a haven for hawksbill turtles. and huge shoals of fish. These are yellowfin surgeonfish. There's reef mantas and whale sharks. Hopefully the majesty of Tubataha will prevail for all time. On Palawan, I joined researchers from the Katala Foundation who protect endangered parrots.
Nearly there, right near the nest hole.
Ex-poachers are enlisted to help the scientists and carefully lower down chicks from the nest hole.
Here they come. I can't wait to see them close up.
Baby Philippine cockatoos.
Ah, look at them.
Each chick is given a checkup and a ring so their progress can be monitored in the future.
They could have been lost from here if it wasn't for great conservation efforts. Now, there's over 1,000 of them.
The Katala Foundation also monitor one of the world's rarest turtles.
Hey!
The Palawan forest turtle. They protect them from poachers and preserve their habitat. Project leader Sabine Schopp
It's very cute.
hopes to breed them in captivity just in case a disaster befalls the wild population. On Bohol, there's people who care about cobras. Annalisa Oran and Jonik Ranuko. I helped Annalisa save a Samal cobra.
Just saw the snake.
Okay, okay.
Oh, he's starting to spray venom.
We took the cobra to a safe habitat away from any houses. In the last 100 years, the global population of hawksbill turtles has declined by 80%. Now they're protected. I helped a team give hatchlings a smooth passage to the sea.
All right, we're finished.
This is always a treat, seeing turtle hatchlings take their first swim. Hopefully, hawksbills have a secure future in the Philippines. But the future of the country's rainforests isn't as promising. Over 70% has been clear-felled already. What remains gives shelter for the Palawan horned frog.
He's got such a lovely face.
And the fabulous Palawan peacock pheasant.
He will find a mate.
Forests provide shelter for the peculiar Palawan porcupine too. They're vital for whiskered pitters.
I'm just 30 centimetres away from one of the most elusive birds in the Philippines.
And tarsiers.
If you're wondering what a tarsier is, there is one just here. They're tiny primates.
The forests are crucial for all these animals.
During the filming, I've met many of the creatures here. They're all so special. I really hope they prosper so future generations can be thrilled and inspired by them.